So, got a decision to make here. Should I stay or should I go? Talked about this before in the past, but the more I think about it, the more, I look into the time that it takes to create these videos, the research that goes into it, and all of that. You look at the overall results, and it's not very good. And I'll explain. And another reason I'm talking about this is because, I've had people ask me in the comment sections and stuff like that, and they'll say, how is it that you have so many subscribers? I have over 12,100. So how is it that you have so many subscribers, but yet the views on your videos are so low? And, I've responded back to some of those comments over the years. But I still get them to this day. And so I thought I would just talk about it in an overall video just because, for any new people that have come along, a lot of them are asking the same question. So I'll explain it to you the best I can. And I'll be real honest. I can be honest about myself, and I've never had a problem with that, good or bad. But, I've said this, that for years now. I've seen my, channel grow with subscribers. Unfortunately, with that channel growth, it has not resonated as far as overall video views and interaction go. In fact, if you go back 4 years ago, I was way under 10,000 subs. It was probably at like maybe 6, something like that. But the average views on videos were about the same as they are right now. So the fact that I have double the amount of subscribers that I had then, and I still can't, crack. I certainly don't average over 100 views a video. And a lot of them are in the, 20s, 30s, 40s, in that, somewhere in that range on average. That's not good. Some of them can't even get more than 5 likes. I mean, are you kidding me? Again, on a channel that has over 12,000 subscribers, and I can't crack more than 5 likes on some videos. Now, does some of that have to do with suppression from YT? Absolutely. 100%. There's no question about it. I told someone in the comment section a little while ago that I could change my channel name to Biden #1 fan and it wouldn't matter. It's not like all of a sudden they would boost me in the algorithms and all of that. I mean, I think they just have like a soft block for the most part on my account. So it wouldn't matter what I changed it to. So is it some of the suppression? Absolutely, 100%. They play games, yes, with the alerts. I tell people all the time, if you want to get alerted for all my videos, you got to go to my Patreon. You have to sign up there because every time I post out a video and I put the link into my Patreon, you're going to get the notifications because Patreon will send them to you, unlike YouTube. But, I've talked to that the Patreon's been having a hard struggle. Not a lot of people have been signing up. And I get it. Not everybody can swing it $5 a month. But it's just, it's at a point now where it's like, the donations haven't really been coming in like they once were. Couple that with the video views. And again, yeah, suppression, but also that's a reflection on me. And that's when you have to have an honest conversation with yourself and say, are you good enough? Because maybe you're just not that interesting. Maybe you're not must see. And, I remember before, even years ago, when I would put a video out, I mean, it would have like, within an hour, it would have already like close to maybe 100 views. And now it's like, even people that do get the alerts, like maybe I'll get 10 views in an hour. I mean, again, for a channel that has over 12,000 subs, I mean, that's terrible. And again, maybe I'm just not that good at this. And for me, maybe this is as good as it's going to get. I could have 50,000 subs, but, the average on the views are going to be the same. They're going to be between 20 and like 50 on average. And a lot of those subs are dead subs too. That I know. People that subscribe, they like a video, and they never watch another video that you do again, and they just forget that they're subbed to you, and they never unsubscribe. So there's that too. But, it's not about for me being famous. It's not, I don't want that. Or popular, but you do like to, to see reward for the work that you do, and you do want to see overall growth of your ministry. But it's just been so stagnant for so long that, again, you have to ask yourself the question, maybe you're not good enough. And maybe you're just not meant to do this anymore. I'm not saying I'm going to leave, but, changing my channel name recently to Not By Sight News, it was a big test because I wanted to see if it was going to really make a difference, a turnaround here for the channel, but it just unfortunately hasn't resonated, and it's been about the same as far as the overall health of the channel with the previous name. And if people aren't interested anymore, I get it. I've talked before, there's nothing fancy about this channel. I don't have graphics or music or video clips I can show. I am limited being blind in what I can do. All I have is my voice. I mean, to come on here and talk about, the events of the end times. But I know that for a lot of people, they want more of the, the clips and the graphics and the music, and they want all that. And I get it. It makes for an overall better presentation. If I had the resources to do it, if I could see and do all that, I would do it. Because I would want to actually, spruce up the channel, make it look a little bit nicer and things like that. But unfortunately, I'm just not in a position where I can do that. So, you have to ask yourself the question, you're doing a lot of work. You're putting in all these hours in a day and getting hardly any sleep for so few views. Is it worth it? If you don't have the audience there to support you, is it worth continuing to go? And that's something that I need to pray about and think about, because in a way it is a little bit of a feeling of a rejection, because I've been at this for so long now, nearly 7 years, and it just hasn't really gotten me anywhere. And that's sad, because I thought that I would have done better over time, but it looks like that might not be the case. And I know that if I stop doing videos, I'll just be honest. It's not like a lot of people are going to be missing me if I wasn't posting videos anymore. And again, I can be real with myself. I'm not that exciting of a person. There's nothing that's really, must see again about my presentation. People will easily just forget that I was even doing videos, and they'll go watch whoever else they're sub to. Most wouldn't even bat an eye. Just like probably there's not going to be a lot of people that watch this video because they just simply don't care. And they watch other people, again, like I said, that have a better overall presentation about what they do. So we'll see what happens from here. I just feel it's at a place right now where I've gone as far as I can go, and I don't really know what more I could do to build a consistent audience and, help to boost views that way with videos. And I encourage people to share the videos all the time and all that, but and maybe some of you are, and if you are, I appreciate it. But it's just not to the point where it's making an overall difference in the channel and the ministry. So, you want to improve. You want to get better, and I don't see the channel getting better. It's not getting better in views. It's not getting better in interactions. It's just stagnant. Sometimes I'll look at the views on videos and I'll just be so depressed. I'll just be like, wow, and I'll say to myself, wow, I spent a lot of time putting that video together. I had to research a lot about it. I read a lot. There was just a lot that went into trying to find a thumbnail or this and that, and it's got 10 views. So, you guys can be honest. If you want to leave some feedback, you can. You don't have to, but you can also be honest, and we'll just see what happens from here. Whether or not I continue or not, you just have to stay tuned to find out. But as always, if you do appreciate my work, if you want to donate, you can. You can click the super thanks button down below on this video here, or you can sign up to my Patreon. And not a lot of people do, but you can. It's patreon.com/notbysitenews. You can sign up for as little as $5 a month, and also help me with my goal for the month of June. Been telling people all month we're trying to get 5 new patrons, but we still do not have any new signups as of yet. So that would be a big help if you guys could do that. Well, on that note, I'm going to wrap up this video here. But again, I encourage your thoughts, feedback. Should I stay? Should I go? Do you even care? Maybe there's some that don't care one way or the other. Let me know. I'll be back, maybe, with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you. I'll talk with you soon.